Hello everyone, welcome to computer classes, and today we are starting a new topic, ethics and safety measures in computing. So let's start. First is internet. So all of you are aware of this internet term. We have already discussed in one of the previous video about internet in detail. So let's quickly recap. The term internet stands for international network, or it can be said as network of networks. The internet is a worldwide network of computers which allows the sharing of large amount of information. It is a global network in which millions of computers are connected through cables or wireless links. In short, we can say internet is a worldwide network through which we share the information. Through internet, we can communicate with people or access information from any part of the world. The information obtained from the internet is called online information. Now the advantages of internet. Internet can be used for searching any information through various search engines. So you can search any information through internet by using search engines like Google, Yahoo. The messages can be sent and received through email on internet. It allows video conversation through Skype or Facebook. It promotes 24/7 online shopping. It keeps a track of share and stock marketing. Online banking can be used to purchase railway, flight or movie tickets. I hope all points are clear. It's very simple. Now the disadvantages of using internet. Hacking of personal profile or account has become a latest threat. Nowadays we are using internet, but a threat always there, threat of hacking. Somebody might not hack our account, so threat of hacking is always there. So this is the disadvantage. About hacking we will talk in detail later on. Chances of getting trapped into fraud advertisements. There are chances of getting trapped into fraud advertisements, online advertisements. Okay, users get easily addicted to the internet that hinders their other activities. Nowadays we have so much addiction of internet that definitely it hinders or it affects the other activities. A lot of cyber crimes are committed by using internet. Chances of attacking or spreading viruses through unknown mail or unwanted sites in the system. So there is always, because internet is the biggest source of virus, so there is always chances of virus to enter in our system through internet. So these are the few disadvantages of using internet. Now we will talk about ethics. First we will see what is ethics. See, ethics in general, we can say it is a set of moral principles that govern the behavior of a group or individual. We can say ethics are the moral rules and standards that decides that what should be our behavior while communicating with other persons. How should we talk to the other person, what should be our behavior while first meeting with a person. So all these comes under ethics. We are talking about general ethics. But if I say computer ethics, it is a set of moral principles that regulate the use of computers. Or you can say it is a set of moral principles that decides what should be our behavior while working on computers. What moral rules and standards should be followed by us while working on computers. So these are computer ethics. So few ethical values are here. Some ethical values. While accessing internet, always work in healthy environment. When you access internet, we should not open any inappropriate websites. We should always work in healthy environment. Do not copy or use proprietary software for which you have not paid. We should not pay the softwares for which we should not use the proprietary software for which we have not paid. So if you want to use any software, we should purchase that. We should pay the price. Do not try to steal the secret information of any other computer. We should not try to steal any information, secret information of any other computer. You should not browse any unwanted website or open any type of mails of others by any means. So we should not open any unwanted websites, or we should not try to read of others' emails. We should protect our confidential documents by using passwords. Fine. So these are the few ethical values which should be followed. Now the unethical practices. So what are unethical practices? Unethical practices contains plagiarism, cyberbullying, hacking, phishing, spam, software piracy. So these are the few terms which comes under unethical practices. So in this video we will talk about plagiarism and cyberbullying. So what is plagiarism? Let's see. If you create or develop something on internet, then you become an absolute owner of your creation. It comes under intellectual property right. It means, suppose you create some creation, like you write some book or you write any article, so automatically you will become the owner of your creation. Under which right? Under intellectual property right. The copyright automatically goes to creator, and the copyright automatically goes to you, goes to creator. Now what is copyright? Copyright means right to copy. Means only creator has the legal right to make copies or to reproduce their creative work. Or sometimes creator makes somebody authorized to do this on his behalf. But only creator has the right to reproduce their work, nobody else. Suppose you write a book, then you will be the owner of that book, then you only will decide how many copies to be reproduced. So this is called copyright. In case someone uses your creation and produces as his own creation, then it is the violation of Copyright Act. See, for example, sometimes we also do plagiarism in lack of awareness. Like suppose you get some school project. What you do? You open the Google, you see your topics, you get 3-4 websites. So in all websites you take some text and use in your project without mentioning the original source, without mentioning the reference. So this is called plagiarism. When you are using others' creation, when you are using others' text, so you should give the reference of him or her. And this is called unethical practice. So whenever you take the content or any creation from the internet, you should mention the source. If you are using any website, you should give the web address. If you are taking the quote of somebody, so you should mention his or her name. So an act of copying others' creation and producing as own creation in same form or other is known as plagiarism. I hope it is clear. Now the next is cyberbullying. The term bullying is unwanted or aggressive behavior shown by a person. Nowadays on social networking sites, you might be observed that some people use very rude languages, very rude comments, and that hurts others. So using unwanted or aggressive behavior on websites, on internet is called cyberbullying. So cyberbullying is the aggressive behavior shown through text, chatting or video communication. It can be through text, chatting or video communication. The main source of cyberbullying can be seen on the social networking sites like Facebook. In today's world, these sites are unfortunately misused and leading into cyberbullying. Now, what are the effects of cyberbullying? So, effects of cyberbullying: the person starts behaving rudely with parents, starts bunking classes during school periods, and it affects deterioration in academic performance. It lessens one's self-confidence. Lessens means it decreases one's self-confidence. It also affects in health deterioration. So these are the few effects of cyberbullying. So that's it in this video. Few more unethical practices are there. We'll discuss in the next video. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching.